When you have something small in your life, in your territory, you can run it solo. You can have a mom and pop business. You open the doors, you stock the shelves, count the money, close it up, 10 minutes, I'm going to the store. Be back. When you got something small, you can operate it solo. Okay. You can do things haphazardly. You can do things disorganized. But when you have something massive, you can't run it disorganized anymore. Stay with me, church. Your structure has to be different. Your order has to be different. You can't move spontaneous anymore. You have to move systematically and mechanically so you are prepared to handle it. You can't turn a cruise ship like you can turn a Johnny boat. It takes preparation to get this thing turned around. Amen. You can make a sudden stop in a small vehicle, but you can't make a sudden stop with an 18-wheeler because now you got to start thinking before you're going to make the turn. God said, I got something prepared for you, but I need you to start thinking before you get there. We're about to make the turn, but we got to prepare before we get the turn. And an 18-wheeler, before he can get to his destination, has to start downshifting. God, I got to slow you down before I can move you forward. I got to slow you down on the steps before we can get to the stage. You want to ascend from the floor to the stage and skip the steps, but I'm going to put you in downshift. And there's a lot of folks in a downshift position right now. But just know this, you're about to make a grand turn. And we can't turn it real quick. There got to be preparation. We got to make sure we got turning radius. We got to make sure we ain't knocking things off the side of the road. We got to make sure cars are not in our way, but we're still going to turn. And some of you are on a turn, but you got a long bay in the back. But your bay is not empty because you're carrying a heavy load. Too much is given, much is required. There's much God has in store for you. There's much as God requiring for you. But with that, much will be given. So you got to let everybody go on. God Almighty. And your turn may require you going off into the dirt. Getting involved in some dirty things. Getting involved in some things that's below you. Getting involved, amen, with some stuff, amen, just to keep you humble. But guess what? It's necessary for the turn. I'm going to slow you down because you keep skipping steps. You keep trying to bypass process. You want to ascend to the upper echelons of greatness when you ain't been trained for greatness. I know you want great things, but amen, I ain't seen a track record yet that you can sustain the blessing if I gave it to you. Because everything I gave you in the past, you squandered. Everything I gave you a blessing. When it was tax time, instead of you paying some bills, you went out and bought a big screen TV. I saw your pattern. You said when you get some extra money, you're going to pay some bills off. And I waited to see if you're going to do it because you didn't understand